I'm Akii. I'm the owner and founder of Process Basketball Training. I've been blessed to work with a lot of good athletes, a lot of high-level high school players, such as Jonathan Isaac, Kevin Knox. Looking forward to getting this going. It's about 7 a.m. right now, so gonna get some good work in. Dude, we gotta work. Ain't nothing easy. We ain't trying to be one of them people. The highlight of your life was being number 6 in the nation. I don't want to be that dude at the gas station smoking a Black and Mild in 8 years talking about Kevin Knox was a bad boy. What? Nah, man. Damn high school legend.
Oh, man.
I know you know some high school legends in Tampa. Exactly. We're not trying to be that dude. We got one more set of those. We got 3. It's supposed to be 3 anyway. The only reason we've been doing 2 is because of the time. But you don't like them, so we got to do one more. Well, it's about to get a lot worse because we're about to do Bulgarian lunge, which is even worse than the regular one. So,
if there's somebody better than me or somebody trying to take my spot, I gotta go out and kill them. I mean, I'm playing against some of the top dudes in the nation. My goal is just to kill. And every day we work out, so we're getting better every day.
Jonathan Isaac, Florida State.
some people told me about him and said, you gotta, check out this guy. He's like 6 foot. I think he was 6'9" or 6'8" at the time.
He kind of asked me off jump, what do I want to work on? I said, KD's my favorite player, and I want to turn myself into that perimeter player. And he killed me that first workout, and I couldn't stop going back to him.
After that first workout, he told me that it was the best workout he ever had. I was in awe of how good he really was. When I told him after the workout, I said, dude, you're gonna blow up this summer. If you haven't already, just be prepared, like it's coming, like you're going to blow up. Develop a really good relationship off the court. Ball's on the strong side of your body, and if they're forcing you to your strong hand, just keeping that ball. So he always out on his hip, extremely far off. You just basically taking a long step with that right foot, hanging that ball out while swiping with that left hand.
The only time I ever take the ball into one hand is when I'm gonna come back. You feel me? Like you open up and you just dribble like they think you're going to the right and you cross back to the left. He spends hours breaking down film of KD. He'll send me film of KD, text message, stuff like that. And whenever I'm down, he'll break down film and we'll work on it.
Understand that you're that guy, so you got to get the ball. They're going to try and get you in your spots that you're comfortable in, put you in a place to succeed. Everything he does is a 1-2 or like a hang, I swear. Even if you don't do an actual hang move, he's still hanging.
Me and Akii is just, our relationship has grown so much over the course of us working out.
The relationship and the bond you have to have with your players to get them to buy in. It's more than just basketball. Anyone can go out there and say, you got to do this to improve your jump shot and that, but what's going to allow you to speak into these players' lives, and especially these high-level guys that have so many people talking to them and giving them feedback. Why would they trust you? Ball above his head, he kind of just takes his time to. He never rushes on his shot, dude, because
you can't block it.
Exactly. That's the big thing. Just when you create that separation, take your time on that shot. Relax on the way up, because with your height and your length, they're not really going to be able to block it. Even if they're in the picture, the ball's way too high. There's nothing they can really do about it. Good balance, money. You get the ball in the post, dude. If you do a shot fake, 90% of the time they're going to jump. They're just, the players right now are undisciplined. So if you're not going to get an immediate dunk, if you do a shot fake, it's going to work almost every time. You're going to live the line.
Keep it simple, man.
Savage. I mean, literally, that's perfect.
That's why his percentage is so high.
Maybe not this year, but KD was, what's like?
50, 40, 90?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think LeBron's ever done that.
No, 50, 40, 90 is like a score is like, if you get to that, a 50, 40, 90, then you're nice.
Westbrook's low-key better than KD right now.
No.
He is.
No, I don't believe it.
He is.
No, he's not.
He is. Well, okay, I think we got through with that. LeBron's the best player in the world. At the end of the day, KD is top five. And that's about it. It's about 6:15 in the morning. Gonna head out to Colorado Springs in Colorado for USA Basketball. They have a little training camp, basically where they're trying out. Starting tonight at 5. They have 2-a-days tomorrow in the morning and then in the evening. He previously played for 1600 USA team and won a gold medal, and that kind of got him on the radar. The players that make the team then head out to Spain right after that. I'm looking forward to learning a lot and seeing Kevin, put in some good work against the best competition you could possibly ask for. I mean, they're only inviting, I think, under 40 players to this, so it's going to be the cream of the crop. It's definitely going to be a challenge, but, that's what we work for. We don't work for playing against players that, he knows that he can dominate. We're trying to go against the best. It's about 5 p.m. U.S. Olympic training facility in Colorado Springs. This is like unbelievable. I'm almost in like awe right now. This is where like literally the best of the best come to train and perform at whatever sport they're in. They got the mountains in the background, right off the facility. I mean, it's like a beautiful view, so they couldn't have picked a better place to put it in, honestly. Definitely looking forward, about to head in there, watch the practice, hopefully see Kevin, put in some work. Yeah, man, it's just a blessing to be out here. It's just surreal for me. This is definitely a great opportunity. I believe Kevin Roll is probably going to be, one of the main guys. He already won a gold medal, and with him, being one of the top guys in the nation right now, he's going to have a very important role, to produce immediately when he gets out there. I definitely think he's ready for it. He's worked hard for it, and now it's just time to show what he's been doing when nobody's watching.
First of all, his level of confidence is so high. He's playing with the level of confidence that he knows he can get the job done. He knows his skill level. He knows how to compete at a very high level. So I think that confidence level has helped him improve. He can guard wings. He can guard post players. Runs the court extremely well. So I think all those things makes him a great package.
The process is going step by step to get to the top level. And Akii is a really good trainer, starting from little kids all the way up to Courtney Lee in the NBA, Taco Fall, UCF, Jonathan Isaac, a potential one and done, and me, who's really working hard to get to the NBA. And he wants to get more involved, and he's starting to get a lot more phone calls, and kids want to work out with him. Man, the altitude in Colorado is crazy. You get up here, the air is different. You got to make sure you're in shape. People saying they got headaches, it's hard to breathe, their chest hurting. That's all that altitude and all these mountains and stuff like that. It's way different in Florida, but the only way you can prepare for that is working out every day, make sure you stay with your strength and conditioning, and that's what I did this week coming up.
Born in New York, not a lot of people know that. Born in New York, pretty much raised in Naples, Florida, so I rep 239. I went to Barron Collier freshman and sophomore year. Freshman year, I ate. I played on freshman, and I played really well. Sophomore year, my first year on varsity, and it was terrible. I averaged like 4 points. It was tough, it was tough mentally, playing with seniors and just being pushed into that spot as a sophomore. So I ended up leaving that school, in pursuit of a better competition, better training level, and went to International School abroad and that's where it kind of really picked up. Those coaches over there really pushed me and really turned me into a different person, and then getting in with Akii. Growth spurts helps me out tremendously, going from a smaller guard and being able to keep my handle after growing so much. Freshman, I was about, I think, 6'1". Sophomore, 6'3". My first dunk was a junior, 6'4".
We work on a lot of different stuff. He's a unique player. He's 6'11", 6'10", but he's not a traditional big man. He can handle the ball, he can stroke it. He has a very, very high offensive skill set because, he was a shorter player that kind of blew up, and now he's a lot taller.
Working on different moves and KD at different places on the court, from the mid-post to the perimeter to the block.
Quick, efficient moves, get off his shots, making the proper reads, a lot of mid-range type stuff. Regardless if he has the ability to play, that 2 through 5, sometimes he is going to be down low. Though he's not a traditional big man, we do want to work on a lot of, clean footwork, clean shot fakes to get to his mid-range shots because he's so tall, so long, and has such a fluid stroke. It's going to be really, really tough for somebody to stop. So we're really focusing on that mid-range area. If he can kill that, then he's going to have a spot at the next level, which is, the NBA, and that's the ultimate goal.
It's just the grind, getting that mentality that you got to work out to get better. Working out is everything. Playing doesn't get you better. Working out does. Getting that mindset to continue to work out every day, continue to work hard every day.
There's a lot of players that want to be great, want to achieve certain things in life, but they don't always necessarily know what it takes. Developed a really, really good relationship off the court. We talk about stuff, outside of basketball, just life. And in turn, that made the basketball aspect so much easier. The fact that he's grown so fast and already possessed those guard skills, and now is 6'10" or 6'11" or whatever the case may be. He's rare. There's not many players like that throughout the ranks. I'm talking about of high school, college, and there's obviously a good amount of pros. He has a lot of potential to do a lot of big things because of his skill set and because he's willing to work. Jonathan is a worker. When he gets in that gym, he goes to the point of exhaustion. It's been multiple times, where he's hands on his knees, about to drop, but he always finishes that last rep, and that's the most important thing.
Got a good practice today. Did a lot of shooting today. Put in a lot of new plays. See how we play with the new plays, new presses and stuff like that. So get some shots up with Akii after.
I had so many people that, shot me down when I first started. I played in college and I wasn't the best player at all. I played at a real small school, Ave Maria University in Naples, Florida. In my junior year, I tore my labrum in my hip. And my whole thing was I didn't want to train. I wanted to go overseas. That was my end goal. I wanted to try and achieve. And I was trying to find a way to stay engaged with basketball. And I didn't know what else to do because I couldn't walk. So I just asked one of my teammates to train him, and he said, yeah. And he was the only person that ever let me train him when I was at school. In the beginning stages, nobody wanted me to. Then I found out I tore my other labrum in my left hip, so I tore both of my hip labrums. That was the worst, probably the lowest part of my life. I look at it as a blessing in disguise now, because when I did that, I really just started watching film. I had nothing else to do. I couldn't walk, I couldn't play, I couldn't do anything. So the only things I did, I watched film, not exaggerating, probably 4 to 5 hours a day in my dorm room. And I went to the gym and used to shoot thousands of form shots every single day. Because I was so dedicated. I just wanted to try and make it overseas, and I didn't want my injury to hold me back. And when I started watching a lot of film, that was when I really started, learning more about the game. All my free time was going to, trying to build process basketball up. My current wife, we were dating back in college. She played college ball too. She almost left me because I didn't want to leave my room. All I wanted to do was watch film and learn more to try and perfect my craft, because I had so many people that were negative about me when I first started. I had some people in the school that came up to me and told me I was stealing kids' money, but that was just motivation. I started training, built up process basketball, just training younger kids and everything like that. Still recovering from my own personal playing career, and I wanted to play overseas. And at that time, I got the chance to work out Courtney Lee, Chris Warren, who's the 3rd all-time leading scorer at Ole Miss University. And these are dudes that I looked up to. Courtney Lee's an NBA player. Chris Warren was one of the best players that come out of Orlando. They're trusting me to work them out. So that was when I kind of realized, hey, I can really do this. I actually maybe, have a future with this. Got the chance to get my own gym. And again, at this time, I'm only 22, 21 years old. I got the chance to get my own gym, which was a blessing. I had to stay in a house that had no AC, and I'm from Florida, so Florida's hot. I had no AC for 4 months. And this is all just for me to get the gym and get my foot off the ground. At 21, living with Madagascar, hissing cockroaches, no AC, there's mold all in the house, and it was a big sacrifice, and I'm thankful that all that stuff happened. And that's why when I'm here right now, USA Basketball in the Olympic Training Center, it's crazy looking back, because I was only 2 years ago when preparation meets opportunity, beautiful things can happen. So, and I just grinded. I just watched so much film. I put everything I had into this, trying to study the game. I put my life into this, literally, to the point where sometimes it was too much, to the detriment of some other relationships in my life. I'm glad I did, looking back, because it definitely paid off in the long run. Day 2 right now, we're actually about to head into the second workout of the day. First 2 days, he's done pretty good. Yesterday, he did a good job running transition. That's where he excels. If he gets the ball in a fast break, he's pretty hard to stop. It's going to, majority of the time, end up in a bucket. So we did really good yesterday. Didn't really hit as many jump shots as he and I know, that he's capable of. Guarded multiple positions, ran the floor great, showed that he can handle the ball and showed his improved handle. He was playing the 2 for these last 2 days, majority of the time, being the primary ball handler off the pick and roll. Really did a good job making good decisions, playing with pace, making really good passes. Which sometimes is underlooked, especially with someone that, his athleticism. Like I said, I think this past workout, this morning, that he kind of, separated himself. And I think today, when we head in there, he's going to do the same thing, because he's in attack mode. And when he's in attack mode, he's really tough to stop. You do a lot of good cuts when you do the post feed, since they don't find you off it. But if they did, you'd have wide open dunks every time. I always say you was a good passer. No. Dude, I always say you was a good passer.
No, you've never given me that compliment.
Yes, I have.
No, you have not.
Yes, I have.
You're going to sit here and lie on the camera.
Dude, I have.
You've never ever said I was a good passer.
I'm going to be real. I think I have a film breakdown, but I don't think I ever showed it to you. And I had a whole segment of your passing. I was like, that was a good pass. It was a team of Catholic. They missed it, but I was like, that was a good pass. But I probably didn't show it to you.
Over the head, bro. Oh, God. Over the head.
Dude, it was here, not no dang here.
Right there. That's the same thing.
It's not. There's a big difference between this in this.
What? So I do good tonight when we do our scrimmages, because what they're going to do tonight is they're basically going to put like the players they want to see against each other. Like they'll put me against probably some of the dudes that plays just like me or something like that. Like Wendell probably go against the strong dude Austin. So them two will probably go together. They just want to see like you go against other people, and like basically that's what they're going to do tonight. I think they're only going to do one scrimmage at a time, so the coaches can focus on it.
I actually hope they do.
That'll be better.
That'll probably be more intense. Like you can't.
That'll be better. Like coaches are watching.
That'll probably be better. You're doing the same crap LeBron does that pisses me off. He goes by everybody. He tries to drop the damn ball and trying to finesse it instead of just punching it. Oh my, that thing works every time. It works every time, but yeah. You made one. You should have punched it.
I should have.
I thought you were. I gassed it. I was like, punch it. Out of the first 2 days, the people that stood out to me is you, Sexton, Wiley, because he's freaking beast. He's running the team. Yo, I love him. Bro, his game nice. All you gotta do is be a leader, dude. You gotta be vocal. Yeah, you should make the team, but you don't want no BS to happen.
Like last year, my name was called first, so I was straight. So I was just sitting back in the chair, like waiting for other people to get called. But like, I'm so scared because like I'll cry.
They call it out in front of everybody.
They call it in front. They'll take everyone in that room. And they'll be
That's
like,
real. You don't make it.
Then everybody come out. Everybody crying.
You don't actually cry. You for real?
It's bad. It's probably gonna be worse this year.
Tonight you gotta go hard.
Yeah. We're not gonna do much drills.
Okay, well then just go hard in the ones you do.
In the scrimmage, I'm gonna go hard.
Okay, go hard in the drills and the scrimmage. If it comes down to like one person, they both do good in 5-5, they're gonna look at who went hard. That's gonna be a separating factor. But if you're killing 5-5, obviously you're gonna make it because that's what the game is. But it still matters. I mean,
I took that offensive, but I killed the big drills. Like you know how we do the position drills.
Yeah.
Like, I was with the bigs last year. Like this year, he basically.
Well, you're a wing. You're playing the two now.
This year they understand that I've been working on my ball handling, so I'm more on the wing than last year. So last year, I mean, I was more on the high post inside the paint, but this year I'm outside on the wing, doing a little bit more ball handling, jump shots, and coming off the screens and stuff like that.
He's a great player, you know, very athletic, jumped through the roof, great shooter, great defender.
Kevin Knox, we always battling. Every time we play, it's a battle.
Oh man, the practices are hell. We running up and down, we do a lot of drills, a lot of talking, leadership, energy in here. You gotta have good energy. You can't come in here slacking or nothing because other dudes just take your spot. So just coming in here, we gotta work every day hard. The coaches, we scrimmage almost every day for a good 30, 45 minutes. So you gotta come with your A game. I'm doing really well in transition. They put me in multiple positions as the coach wants to see. He wants to put me in different positions to see how I react and play. So that's something that I'm really good at, playing more positions, and that's what the coaches really like. I played with some of these coaches last year when I made the team, and they're just great. They gave great advice. You got Miles Simon, who played on a national championship team, and it works at NBA people. So, I mean, it's great to know that you get tips from him. Then you got Coach Showalter, head coach, won 5 gold medals. So, I mean, that's great. You can't go wrong with coaches like these. A lot of new kids who didn't make the cut last year or made the cut, so it took us all in the room, all 39 of us, and they said my name. It was a blessing. I mean, just to know that all this hard work is paying off. I mean, it's great just to know that I can represent my country.